Check, 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 check. It should be the same if you had it last time.
Just double check.
Okay. Welcome everybody to another mukbang slash food review, and today is going to be a special treat. We are going to eat something so quintessentially American, it's going to blow the tip of your penis off right into your eyelashes. 4 of my favorite top LA burger joints. Now, technically some of these places aren't just burger joints, they have a lot of other food there, but these are the burgers that I personally like. By no means does this actually mean that these are the best burgers in LA. I'm just giving you my preference, so whenever you come to LA, or if you do live in LA, you can go ahead and try it out. And if you like it, you're gonna love me, and then you're gonna look at my penis like it's a lollipop. Now I know what you're thinking too. David, you look a little haggard. You look a little sleepy. You look a little tired, because guess what, bitch? It's fucking early in the morning and I'm shooting this shit because the first burger that we have is going to be so important that it has to be in the morning. So without further ado, let's get it eaten. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers! We got a new contender in town. Now, first up, we have a breakfast burger from this joint in South Pasadena called Cost and Pie. Now, I know when a lot of people in LA, they're like, well, what the fuck is this place? Like I said, bitch, it's a new contender. They just opened up. But this is a joint that I frequent a lot and pretty often for breakfast and brunch. So a lot of people don't think about this place when it comes to burgers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and crack this open to show you what we have here. Sha-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da, hamburger, hamburger, hamburger. Now let's go ahead and talk about what we have here. This right here is a house-made brioche bun, because they do have an in-house baker and they bake all their own shit. We have a sunny side up egg. There is a bacon marmalade type of like jam, I believe. It's sweet, it's savory and smoky from those bacon bits. Special house sauce and an Angus patty in between that. So let me show you what we have here. And yes, that goopy gloppy mess on the bottom is like, oh yeah. This, by the way, is a pretty messy burger, so if you're thinking about using a fork and knife with this, I'd say, fuck you, do not do that. Get in there, get messy, and grub on that shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry, my face is a mess, but it has that sweet and savory play that you have. It's because of that sweet onion jam that they have and that smoky bacon in between. And then of course you have that delicious yolky egg and this soft brioche bun. Oh. You know, if you have cholesterol problems, all I can say is don't eat this burger, but at the same time, if you don't mind dying, why the fuck not? You might as well go out with a bang, 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 bang. The house sauce that they have on here is pretty freaking bomb. I don't know why it actually goes into it, but it seems like some kind of Thousand Island dressing. Oh yeah. Now the great thing about Cost and Pie is the fact that they do everything in-house. Like I mentioned, the house-made brioche bun is done in-house, obviously, but even their patties isn't some kind of frozen patty that they just stuck on together they got from another butcher. They actually grind their own meat and they have their own percentage of whatever beef that they're using and whatever amount of fat. So you can really taste like the handcraftedness in this burger. You know, sometimes when it comes to food, like personally I love vegetables, but other times you don't want a fucking vegetable in your burger, dude. You just want something to be so guilty, so fatty and unctuous. This burger right here is gonna do it for you. You know what I'm saying? You know a place is good when you gotta freaking lick the sauce off your fingers. Now, after all is said and done, this right here, this last piece of the burger is my favorite part. Why, you ask? Is because this is what you're gonna do. If you get it to go, obviously in this deliciousness on the bottom, you are gonna take whatever's left of that delicious hamburger piece and all that egg yolk sauce, special sauce, marmalade jam, bacon bit. This right here, it looks like a disaster, but I gotta tell you, flavor bomb. of them. I think the brioche bun is my favorite. I don't know, the lady that bakes this at Cossin Pie, I freaking love her because honestly, that's the thing that holds this whole burger together. And it's something that doesn't just like fade away. It's just not a piece that's just gonna put everything, you know, smash everything in between. It's actually a highlight of the burger that I love. And I gotta say, ain't nothing wrong with this. Clearly, my heart's not liking me too much, but très magnifique. Next up, had to take off my sweater because we all know what happens when you eat burgers, you get the meat sweats. Ew. So, the next burger that we have is from Cassell's in K-Town. Now, Cassell's is like a K-Town staple, I guess. It's been around for a very long time, and recently, just like a few years ago, they went through a whole revamp. Let me show you what you get within this little delicious box right now. Right here. All the condiments. They kind of said it, by the way, if you want to go out and a picnic in the needle-filled fields of MacArthur Park, bring this hamburger with you. Just push the little fucking heroin needles aside. But the cool thing about this is that the way they pack it to go keeps the hamburger warm. You got your mustard here, you got your ketchup here, and we got your special sauce here. And of course, if you ask for everything with it, in this cute little plastic bin, my friend, you get, bitch, your pickles, onions, tomato, and lettuce. Now, with the burger at Cassell's, you can get it however you like. No vegetables, get the whole fixings, whatever. It's all up to you. How I like to do it, and let me unveil the delicious hamburger. That's what you call a classic burger, bitch. Nice and warm in this foiled plastic bunch. And don't throw this away real quick. You call this cheese paper. People might judge you. People might call you fat. I don't give a fuck. How I get my Cassell's burger, obviously, I get a cheeseburger, cheddar cheese with it. I add bacon and grilled onions on the inside. I take my pickles. I take my tomatoes, like so. Then I take my fucking bib lettuce, player, like that. The raw onions, I leave it in there. And there you have it. Cassell's is gonna be a classic hamburger done the right way. Nothing too fancy about it. It's just a really good burger. They don't freeze their meat. They actually ground it in-house. And let me just show you what I'm gonna do to this fucking delicious beast. Meat sweats. Oh yeah. Do you see that fucking meat juice right there? That's how juicy it is. It's not cooked medium rare or anything else like that. It's just like the type of beef and the amount of fat they put in there, it's just right. And like I said before, just like with the Cossin Pie burger, the bun is freaking delicious. Grilled onions, cheddar cheese, smoky bacon, crunch from that bib lettuce, and that acidity from the pickle. Oh, so good. I was so excited for the burger. I actually forgot. I don't put ketchup in my shit, but I do put that special sauce, Playboy. I'm gonna take your bun like this, Playboy. Then you're gonna take that sauce, Playboy. Just drizzle it right there. That's that in-house special sauce. Real quick. Sandwich that down like that. See that? Just coming out on the edges. Oh yeah. Jesus, Redeemer. So good. You know, I just realized about myself with this baseball cap and my tank top on. I look like an Asian that's racist against other Asians. Get out of here, slant eyes. Pow, pow. Hamburgers to me as a kid was something I always wanted to eat. It wasn't something that I got a lot just because I ate a lot of like home Korean food, you know? So whenever I got a hamburger, I was always hyped about it because it was American food that I normally didn't get. Dip a little mustard there, you know? Mustard. And don't underestimate, by the way, having a little bit of veggie in there, because this bib lettuce right here, that crunch, that little freshness is what you need to just break up all that fatty goodness. You know what Castell's does really well? That char, that brown, delicious, crunchy, fat meat that you get when you just sear something on high heat. Oh, and what I'm gonna do actually is take that sauce. So you could build your burger however you like it. Once again, I added the bacon, I added the grilled onions, or the sauteed onions. You could add a sunny side up egg to it, extra sauce however you like. This is how I like it. But wow, what can I say? Burger mania. We cannot have a conversation about one of the best burgers or my favorite top burgers without this contender. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what InNOut is. It's just, it's a childhood favorite. It's nostalgia, and it's a classic hamburger. InNOut doesn't ever fuck up. Now there's always this classic battle about what's better, InNOut, Shake Shack, Dick's in Seattle, Dick's. But for me, I think all those burgers are great, but InNOut to me is still one of my favorites, so this has to be brought up. But of course, everybody gets their InNOut the way that they like it, so I'm gonna show y'all how I like it. From the top of the bag, quality you can taste since 1948. You have been pleasing people since segregation has been around. We have ourselves. Get fucking, hey. Right here. This is the way I like my InNOut burger. As a 4x4, meaning 4 beef patties, 4 pieces of American cheese with their delicious toasted bun, pickles, tomatoes, and animal style, meaning there's special sauce in that bitch, including grilled onions. Whenever I want a good burger and I want it quick and fast, you know InNOut's considered fast food. It's not the same compared to the other fast food stuff that you have. But my friends, I'm telling you, the cool thing about InNOut is that no matter which one that you go to, and there are a few outside of California, it's always going to taste the same. Melty cheese, look at that crusty beef patty. Just as good as the first time I've ever had it. Consistency is key with InNOut. I feel like a lot of the burgers that I've been eating, I really base it on the bun, because it seems like everybody else, when it comes to like condiments or whatever else is inside, people can generally do it well, but they kind of do like that classic like old diner burger where it's a super thin patty and you smash it down and all that grease flies out. And that's what I like. If you look at that right there, it's quintessential. This is like what a classic burger should be like. If you ever wanted to open up a burger joint where it's like no frills, follow InNOut's model. I don't know if you can, just because their customer service is so good too. Oh, and my favorite parts of this too is like after you bite it halfway, and then it's the edge part because all that meat and cheese sticks out at the end. So the ratio is just, I know what you're thinking. David is a really messy eater. Listen, I don't care. It's supposed to be a little messy. That's a sign of a really good burger. What was like your favorite burger growing up? I mean, InNOut was the thing for us. And you know, interestingly enough, InNOut has like very like straightforward fries. It's just like sliced up potatoes and they just fry that shit. It's not like other fast food joints where they have it like pre-frozen. And I'm not saying I dislike the taste of theirs, but InNOut's fries are very unique and usually people like them or they hate them. For me personally, I love InNOut fries and I usually get it animal style. And animal style, by the way, is grilled onions, American cheese, and special sauce, which is how we got the burger. After you get the edge piece, you go straight to the center. cheesy, meaty. And when you bite into that briny pickle, oh, so good, man. I've never had an InNOut Burger where I hated it. Now, when you get to this part, once again, you got them double edges, baby, right here. Don't throw away this paper, because you know it's all about that cheese paper, and it's been soaking in that juice. The last bite is gonna be my favorite bite, so I'm just gonna nibble on a little bit of these pieces. Oh God. I'll take that last big bite. Something stuck in my teeth? Oh yeah. Lastly, my friends, is my personal favorite burger of all time. Now, this burger was actually introduced to me by Bart Kwan himself, my body double. The Pig Champion is very special to me, and this is actually from a place called Grillamal. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Grillamal might have been a food truck before, not sure, but it's heavy metal themed. A lot of their burgers that they have are unique. It's super decadent, very, very heavy. Now let's open up this bitch to show you what we got inside. A lot of these burgers have something very much in common, and I said it before, I'm gonna say it again, the bun. This is a brioche bun, crusty, just put on the griddle, buttered, I believe, on both sides. Delicious as hell. That sunny side up egg is something special that they do because they leave it right at the edge, so right when you bite into it, the egg yolk oozes out. So it's not to be squeezed down and crushed so it spills everywhere. You bite it in the front so you get that fat mouthfeel of that delicious egg yolk. Oh! You have a champagne hollandaise sauce, Canadian bacon on the inside, and of course, that delicious medium patty. Do you see the thickness of this patty? They do not skimp out when it comes to their beef patties, and they always cook it to a perfect medium. I've never gone here before where they haven't cooked it to perfection. So let me give you the introduction to that first delicious yolky bite. Here we go, my friends. Do you see that? Do you see that? Oh man. Salty Canadian bacon, delicious fried egg, perfect medium patty. That is perfectly medium. Can I get a moment, please, to myself? Dear Jesus Christ, thank you for blessing me with this burger. I love you so much. In your name I pray, amen. The reason why this burger shines and stands out to me, the price tag, you look at this burger, you're like, oh, it's about 13 bucks or so, but it's worth it, and it's gonna leave you full. On top of that, the thing that made me really just draw towards this burger was the fact that this was a burger where I could really taste the beef. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just like dressed up with all these like crazy sauces, and the condiments didn't outshine it. You taste a unctuous, just beefy patty with it. If you guys have any other burger places that you like out in LA, like, you know, Republique or what was that joint called? It's called Salt and something. They had a really good burger out there too. Let me know. I heard there's like a classic joint out in Van Nuys that's really good too. But once again, just the places that I like. How should I attack this middle piece? Look at that color. It's like a flavor rainbow, right? You got the yellow yolk, you got that pink delicious medium rare meat, the yellow bun, and the green on top right there. So we're just gonna I gotta say too, definitely a buttered bun. That's the key. That's the ticket. That bun too, if you let it sit a bit, it absorbs a bit of that champagne hollandaise. If you don't know what hollandaise is, it's a butter sauce. So the put a butter sauce on already this decadent burger. Oh. Okay. Okay. I see what you're doing there, Flavor Bomb. Sneaking up to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see that. And last but not least, that piece de resistance. I actually don't know what the fuck that means, but a lot of bougie ass TV chefs say that shit. So good. Well, you guys, after my heart attack, what's something else that you guys want me to try out or eat in the LA area? We'll do a mukbang food review on it. But those are my personal favorite burgers in LA. Always leaves me happy. Normally I just eat one and then a week later I'll eat another one. But today was a very special day and I have the meat sweats. I think grease is slowly creeping down to my ass crack from the back of my neck, which is something that fat people experience. And if you're not fat, you don't know what that feels like. Oh. But yes, until next time, my friends, on another mukbang food review, what shall we do? Indulge me. Get it? Because this food is indulgent. I have friends.